what's up, YouTube? This is your host with the most, King Geo. This is part 2 of the assurance for Sprint. I spoke to Assurance 2 days ago after all this commotion, and they said the only conclusion that they can come up to is that to report the phone that I sent, which is the damaged phone, to send that phone in. That phone is already going to be reported lost, and for me just to pay the $275 deductible. And I said, this is what you do to all your clients. You lose your phones and you charge a deductible. She says, no, yours is an isolated case. It's like, I doubt mine is an isolated case. I think a lot of people have done this, but then, the thing that gets me mad is the most that they really don't understand how things work. Now check this out. Here I am. They sent me an envelope. They sent me a box with an envelope to me to send it back, which had a tracking number, right? They say that their procedure is to send you an envelope. They send you a box with the loaner phone with 2 envelopes, and with 2 envelopes, and one is that says now, and then the one that says later, meaning now you send your phone now, and then the other envelope you send it later. But that wasn't my case. In my case, I received one box, one envelope that said now, the phone, the charger, and that's it. And on that envelope, it didn't even say assurance address. It said something address. But what caught my eye was that it said United States Postal Service, right? So I put the phone in there, and I put it in my mailbox, because here in the States, you could put, especially if you live in a house, you could put your mail inside your mailbox. You put up the red. There's a red hand the mailbox has. You pull that up, so that indicates to that gives the indication to the mailbox lady that when she or he passes by, that there is mail in that box. Just come pick it up. So this way you don't have to go to the post office, right? Some people live far from the post office, and they can't take a package there. So that's the way it goes. If you have to take a big package, then you have to go to the post office, because they have to weigh that, and that goes by weight. So they're going to have to charge you. But regular mail, stuff like that, they won't. Or you just leave it in your mailbox. So that's what I did, and it was gone. And I sent that, and I sent child support to New York, and the child support money got there. So if that child support money got there, the phone must have gone there. So my pet peeve is that here you are, you're sending me a printed label on an envelope. Okay, you were the one that printed it, right? Because the way you work with these companies is that you have an account with them. You have an account with the United States Post Office. You have an account with FedEx. You have an account with UPS. And whenever you want to do a label, right, you just put the weight of the package that you assume is that's going to be sent or received, and that the machine, your machine that you have in your office, your printer, your computer generates a printing label. Then you take that label, you stick it onto the envelope, or the envelope already has it, and you stick it, and that stays in the memory of your computer. So all you have to do, because you already printed it out, all you have to do is look under my name and look what printing labels you sent. That's simple. They only have one from FedEx, so where did that white envelope come from? Yeah, you understand me? So that's their job. So they want me to pay $275 because she told me yesterday they couldn't even find the tracking number. And I'm telling him, how can you not find a tracking number that you guys created? It's your tracking number. So you guys created that tracking number, not me, not Uncle Sam, not Winnie the Pooh, not Mr. Grinch, but you guys. So somewhere along there, either they're not looking, or they just don't want to work on the phone. There's something going on, because this is just too ridiculous that you're going to tell me I don't find a tracking number. That you were the one that did the tracking number, not me. I find it hard to believe. I really do. And I'm telling you something. I never had problems with insurance with Beats. When I had my Beats, and I have 2 years left with insurance, 1 year with insurance with Beats, and you break a Beats, they'll fix you real quick with no questions asked. They send you the box, you send it to them, it comes back quick. 1 week or week and a half later, the most 2. But I've never had a problem with insurance Beats. But when it comes to insurance Sprint, they are horrible. They are completely. And then the customer service is ridiculous. These girls, I think they were from the Philippines, and I've had good Philippine customer service. I can say that. But these girls were horrible. This girl was, at one point, she sighed. She's like, and I'm like, why are you sighing? Is it that difficult for you to sit down in that office, or you, because you're at home with the Philippines is locked down. You're at home sitting down on a chair with a headset on, and you have to decide, like, if this is such a burden for you, that's like, wow, well, this guy's talking, this is your job. That to me, that's an insult. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult you. I don't make you feel that way. It's already done. There's no need for you to apologize. Common sense to do that. When you're in the customer service business, you don't sigh over the phone. You just don't do that, because the other person on the line is going to catch on to that, and then they're going to get more angry. They're calling you. If they're angry, they're calling you, and then you sigh. You're going to make that customer or that guest even more angry, because you sigh, and to them, by you sighing, like, oh, I don't give a crap. That's what you're doing. So my next move is I'm going to call again Assurance. I'll see what the final phase is going to be. If the 275 is still the same thing. I could cancel Sprint, and I can just keep my S10 that I have and say just forget it. Which I think that's one possibility, and I just pay off the suspension, for cancellation, and that's it. And I go with another company. I've been with other companies before. The customer service is way better than AT&T. Than Sprint or Sprint, AT&T, whatever. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna give Assurance a call. When I give Assurance a call, I'm gonna put the phone on, and I'm gonna have it recorded so you guys can see what I'm talking about how these people deal with themselves. Maybe I may get someone that works out, but I doubt it very much. And watch me tell them, but you guys created it. How can you not find a tracking number that you guys created yourselves? You will see all this in the next King Geo show. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Subscribe to my channel. Make sure that you hit that bell in your right hand side, and that'll give you a notification that I, King Geo, have uploaded a video.